Hi there. You're watching Brain Shatter. That's juicy. Hello all. I reached out to Mad Mike. And asked him if he had any kind of stuff that he could share, and he has been posting on his Instagram, and it's under Mad Mike, no space, underscore connected on Instagram. You should go check it out. He took video of the pre-reveals, which is some of the stuff that you will hear a lot of people say, oh, this is fakery, this is the multiple takes. I'm watching it, and it seems like the reveal audio that is shown on the episode, the camera, when Mike was taking the video, it seems like it was trained completely on Xzibit, and this is the clips of that they used for Xzibit for the show. So real quick, I know you're here to see Lawanna's Air Force One, the 1968 Beetle that was done by Pimp My Ride, and that's coming up. But I just want to let you know that MTVUK, together with eBay, has brought the series back. It is available on MTVUK's YouTube page, and they just put out the 3rd episode, and it is Jake and Emma's 1966 VW Beetle. I'm going to show you a before and after, but I will put the link in the description, and you should go check out their episode, and it's a fantastic looking car.
Hi, I'm Lawanna, I'm 19, and this is my ride.
Our girl's name is Lawanna. She drives a 68 Beetle. She's a hairstylist and she's about to go into the Air Force. So our theme for this one is Air Force One.
Mad Mike, you used to be in the Air Force.
Man, I'm gonna do a flyby on this interior.
Okay, so today's car we're going to talk about is Lawanna's 1968 Volkswagen Beetle. A lot of people think this car was a total freak show and they didn't like it. I liked it. I've always liked it. So for cars that I have seen in person, obviously there's my wife's Volkswagen thing right there in the picture. When her episode was being filmed, I was able to be let into the yard, and I got parked directly behind Jake's Buick with the jackhammer. So I saw that a little bit. They didn't let me get out and actually check it out. And then the producer let me go in and see her car after Aaron was done with the filming the reveal. And when they walked me past Lawanna's Bug and Dante's ice cream truck. And so I got to see those briefly in person, and they were badass. I've always liked the Bug, and I was actually a little bit disappointed. I found out that Lawanna, I'm assuming Lawanna or someone after her, they had listed it on, I think, Car Scoops or something, and they wanted like $40,000 shortly after the car was done. And then for the most part, the car just kind of disappeared off the radar like almost all the other cars. But in 2018, I saw it on Craigslist, and I was like, oh. And we had just bought our 67 Impala, and we didn't have room in the driveway, and we were in the process of buying her dad's house. And I was just like, oh, I really want to go get it. It's just in LA. But didn't get it. And then it finally disappeared, and it was right around when Craigslist started demanding money for listing the cars. So, but it had been listed on and on and on for months. And I was watching it, trying to see, what would happen with it, and it finally disappeared. And then it popped up on OfferUp, and a guy, I'm assuming a different guy, bought it, and then almost immediately tried to flip it for like 10 grand. Then it went to 7, and it sat for a while. The listing is still in my saved listings, but it's been years, and Mike was able to kind of track him down and locate him and speak with him, and he did sell it. So I'm interested to find out who the current owner is. One thing that is cool, I've always liked Beetles myself personally, so depending on if they'd work with me on the price and hook me up, or donate it towards my future museum or whatever, I would still absolutely love to own it. But of course now it's harder because we're in Tennessee, so it's a little bit further to go for. And that's assuming it's even still in California, which I have no idea.
Everybody, Lawanna's coming. Let's get this car done.
But this is Lawanna's reveal, and then her actual shown real reveal that was aired on the show. And yeah, hey Lawanna, if you see this, I'd like to speak with you. So please reach out. If you were on the show or know anyone else who was on the show, reach out to me. It's brainshatterer@gmail.com. And I'd love to speak with you. Thank you.
Last time we saw your boy, he was calling it the turtle shit, right? Because it's all rusty, slow. The guys who were gas, you waxed up your turtle with some high octane, right? Alright. So now, I think this blood. I think this blood is gonna have you fly sky high when you check out your brand new ride.
All right, Lawanna. Last time you saw your bug, you was calling it the turtle shell because it's all rusty and slow, right? The guys here at Gas wax your turtle with some high-octane goodies. Now, I think this bug is gonna have you flying sky high when you check out your brand new ride.
Keep walking, Yeah!
What
Check it out.
Oh my goodness! That is not my car. My windows are tinted. It's a limo tint. Oh my God! Thank you.
Now everyone's always whining, oh, they never touched the engine. Well, Lawanna's bug, like my wife's car, the thing, they did change the engine out, and here it is.
Lawanna, remember that oily mess you had underneath this hood? Check this out.
Oh my goodness! So that's not my old little tiny engine. That's another one?
No. Obviously. Yeah. You know, in Pimp My Ride, we change engines too.
I thought you really did keep the
This
same
season.
engine.
So the one thing that was really cool about it, and I'm going to show a behind the scenes photo, after the pimping was done on Aaron's car, they called us up and said, hey, we've got, some of your parts if you want to come get them. And they had the engine, Aaron's old engine, sitting out, and we just didn't have space for it to take it or anything else. So we let it go. And I noticed years later, when I started really delving in and doing this, that I found the picture that we had taken of her engine. Lawanna's bug pre-pimping is actually in the background. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of a extra behind the scenes photo. And then speaking of kind of behind the scenes photo, unrelated to Lawanna's bug, when I took my Neon up for season 5 to try and get on the show, I had mentioned I saw the Fiesta in the corner, but I never took a picture of it. So I know that Vanessa was there the same time that I was there. But I noticed in the pictures and looking through that Therese was actually at the casting call with me, and I did snap a picture of her car. And the one thing that's funny is it makes me think that season 5, they picked certain cars for their size or what they could do to them, and had a motif already kind of in mind, and then MTV had them beat the cars up a little bit more. Because if you look at her front bumper, it's fine, and then if you look at her front bumper in the show, it's all trashed. So I just thought that was kind of funny. It's something that I never caught, and some of my friends that are also doing videos and helping me research actually didn't notice that in my Neon video. So I thought it was kind of funny, an extra behind the scenes thing.
I'm blessed to have gotten my ride pimped, that's for sure. So thanks MTV for pimping my ride.
huge thank you to Mad Mike for having the wherewithal to go ahead and record these and keep them for all these years and share them freely. It is super duper awesome. So everyone go over there and give him some support. I'll put the link to go over and check him out on Instagram, or you can look him up. I'll post a picture of his username as well after this. So please go give him a follow, and we'll see what more we can bring you.
Bet you won't touch that button. Check it out.